Hey, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well and let's get right into it. So today we're going to be doing some PvP battles. This is something that I've been doing lately on my YouTube channel where I will engage in PvP, and specifically because this is the one form of content that I've been neglecting for several years within my YouTube channel, and then on top of that, it is an aspect of the game that I really want to improve on. So today we're going to be doing battles within the Ultra League, and let me tell you straight up right now, this is my least favorite league out of all of the different leagues within the Go Battle League, and the reason for that is because when it comes to Pokemon, I don't really have great options. Actually, probably the only solid Ultra League Pokemon that I have is going to be this Galarian Moltres, and even this Galarian Moltres is not going to be the most ideally set up. It doesn't have great PvP IVs, but it is maxed out pretty much as close as it could be to 2500, and it also has both charge attacks unlocked. So it's kind of like the one Pokemon that I've been hanging my hat on, but I really don't have much when it comes to Ultra League Pokemon. Like seriously, if you were to go to my collection, I have a good amount, but with the current meta, I don't have anything that truly sticks out other than this Moltres. So regardless of that, let's jump right in. Let's actually see if we can get some battles done and see how far we can go. Of course, this is an interim season, so any win... Oh, looks like it's going to be a throwaway match. Great. I always like that. Coming across players that are throwing their games, like, it's always a good time. But essentially right now, I am a little bit behind trying to get to rank 20. And that's precisely all I really need to do. That's kind of like the end goal for this current season. And once I get that, I will get my Pikachu Libre, and that'll be it. So yeah, that was kind of like that was a throwaway match. I'm happy with the win, but really I'm trying to improve. I want to see if I can get better in this one aspect of the game. So the more challenging battles, oh, like this one right here, oh, I think I might get countered pretty badly here. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this setup, but let's see. Let's just see how far we can go. When it comes to Galarian Moltres, I actually really like this Pokemon. I think it's actually really strong. Oh wow, and they throw in a Galarian Weezing, which is a little scary. In terms of charge attacks, we have two options, of course. They're both flying type. Fly, which is what I'm going to primarily use to try to bait out some shields, but Brave Bird is a very powerful move that could definitely one hit knock out a bunch of their Pokemon. Play Rough is definitely a charge attack that is going to be quite scary. Oh, and they were able to get a second one off, so this is already looking pretty bad. I could switch this out. I do have some options in the back, not really too many. I know I could go to Talonflame. Talonflame at one point was, I guess, a pretty solid Ultra League Pokemon, but the idea here is that I don't know. I don't really have great options. That's the problem. It's one of those things where if I had a higher collection of Ultra League Pokemon, maybe I could enjoy this league a little bit more, but it's such a difficult league just because of the lack of really powerful Pokemon in my collection. Oh, this is tough. I really shouldn't have done that. I should have just used Flame Charge as soon as I had enough energy. But thankfully, they're going with Power Up Punch, which is great. Alright, let's see if they're gonna use that second shield. That would be really good. Yes, they do. I have enough energy, or I thought I did, to unleash Brave Bird. This should knock it out no problem. And then I'm concerned about what that third Pokemon is going to be. But this looks like it's going to be an easy battle. Oh boy, it's going to be a Houndoom. But we do have an answer for that. Look at that. We have Machamp. And it looks like it's going to do a desperate charge attack. I do think we're going to be okay. Even if we do not, actually I'm just going to cross chop. Even if we do not have enough to take it down, we certainly do with our remaining Pokemon. So there we go. Nice easy win. And let's move on to the next. All right. So yeah, the Ultra League is just, it's just one of those leagues where I don't think a lot of players necessarily care about it. It's definitely very difficult. I do think it's probably oh, interesting. It's probably the most restrictive. Oh, here we go. We got some issues. Let's see if we could catch this Flamigo while we let it correct itself. It's definitely one of those leagues where a lot of players tend to skip it. And I think the main reason for that is because it's kind of in this weird middle ground. Oh boy, what is going on here? Alright, well, let's just, it seems like, okay. Alright, finally it fixed itself. So it's kind of in this weird middle ground where, unlike the Great League, where there's just a lot more Pokemon you could use, simply because the combat points restriction is going to allow you to have more Pokemon that are very powerful that you could use. And then of course it's not like the Master League where there's no restrictions, and because of that, you're kind of in this weird middle area where you do have to deal with very powerful Pokemon that are very difficult to deal with, but you also have a restriction, so it's not like you could freely use a lot of Pokemon in your collection. So yeah, I think because of that, a lot of players tend to just not like it, not prefer it. But it is the one thing that is available right now, so unfortunately we're gonna have to try to get some battles done through the Ultra League. But yeah, that's just my read on it. It doesn't seem like a lot of players are always interested in the Ultra League. I think earlier on in the beginning, I actually liked the Ultra League, but it's definitely fallen off for me. That's just kind of how I felt. Alright, but this Dunsparce is actually going to cause us a little bit of trouble, I think. And it's mainly because, oh, okay. It's mainly because it counters literally both of these. So I'm really concerned here. I'm gonna have to actually use a shield, because what I'm gonna try to do is actually get 2 flies off. Or I could just use my fast attacks. All right, so we have a lot of built up energy for this last one. Oh, that's actually not good. It's Arcanine, Hisuian Arcanine to be specific. And yeah, this is looking to be a very questionable finish, but actually I don't know why I'm worried. I have enough energy, and I did have a shield. I forgot I had that second shield. All right, there we go, another win. And I'm gonna say it right out, I don't think these are a good gauge for what truly is like a PvP experience. Because it's an interim season, I think a lot of players are not necessarily trying too hard right now. It's just kind of the nature of things. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Now I'm a little worried because if they can get off another wild charge after this one, because, oh, okay. I was a little worried there. What was I saying? Yeah, so this season is a little bit of a weird one. The whole interim season thing, I think that is going to cause you to have a much more lax PvP experience. People are not necessarily going to try as hard, and it's not going to be a good indicator of where you might be at in terms of PvP skill. It's a good practice season, of course. You could try out a lot of different teams, maybe you could try out different strategies, but in general, it's not going to indicate where exactly you are in terms of PvP. But at the very least, with this season, we can just, you know, try to get a feel for PvP so that when the next season rolls around, I can actually have a little bit of practice already done. And then when I actually go for it, when I actually go for legend rank, yeah, I think I'll be just a little bit more prepared. All right, so this looks like it's another easy win. Unfortunately for them, I do have this Machamp, which is going to already be a strong counter against 2 of their Pokemon. So this is essentially, yeah, it's essentially over. Yeah. But yeah, I do feel like with PvP, like having these interim seasons are great because I don't want to be a tryhard every single season. But yeah, getting yourself a Pikachu Libre essentially for free is always a great feeling. Alright, so they're gonna switch to a Jolteon, and I already feel like this is easily won, even though it is a direct counter. because it'll probably get... I have 2 shields, and yeah, even though it is a direct counter, they don't really have much to answer for. So yeah, there you go, another easy win. We'll just clear this out, and then we'll go on to our final battle, and then yeah. But overall, I really dislike the Ultra League. I really dislike it. It's just not fun. The Great League is pretty fun. I think mainly in particular, I have a pretty solid team for that. But the Master League, in my opinion, is probably the most fun. I have very powerful Pokemon in my collection, which of course, you know, is just through playing a lot of PvE content. I think that's one of the main reasons why I like the Master League, because there's so much overlap with non-PvP content. You're going to be powering up certain Pokemon specifically for raid battles, and it just so happens that some of those Pokemon are going to be some of the best for the Master League. So I think because of that, I really prefer the Master League. But at the same time, the Great League is a pretty fun league because it's very highly competitive, and then on top of that, it's also very accessible. There's just a lot of Pokemon you could use for the Great League. But again, when it comes to the oh nice, it's gonna be a throwaway. But when it comes to the Ultra League, it just feels like it's just not there. It kind of, instead of having the best of both worlds, it kind of has the worst of both worlds, if that makes sense. So I think because of that, I always begrudgingly battle whenever it's just the Ultra League. In my opinion, I think the best format would be to just have all 3 of the basic leagues open, and then have specialty cups on top of the basic leagues. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, the 3 basic leagues gives you a lot of options. If you're just solely a Master League player, you could just do the Master League throughout the entire season. Maybe if you just prefer the Great League, maybe if you prefer the Ultra League, that could be your way of going about it. But it gives you options. It gives you a lot of player choice. And then what you could do is you can have specialty cups like this 2025 Championship Series Cup, and then that could be a way for you to get boosted amount of points. That could be a great system. I really wish they went something like that, because right now having this, the only options you have being the Ultra League and then this specialty cup, it makes the gameplay just feel very, I don't know, cumbersome. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I really can talk about. And yeah, that concludes my battles as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. Hope you are able to, I don't know, just maybe if you do not like this PvP content, I would like to know. I just kind of want to like do PvP more. I feel like this is, again, one aspect of the game that I've been neglecting, and I understand that the content is going to be very different from all the other things I do on my channel. But regardless, if you're enjoying these videos, definitely hit that like button. And of course, if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading videos. Definitely provide your feedback in the comments below regarding PvP, my PvP play, what kind of content you would like to see regarding PvP, all that good stuff. And of course, check out the links in the description below as well. There's a link to my Patreon page, and that's going to allow you to play Pokemon Go with me because I add all my Patreon supporters, and yeah, so definitely go and check that out. There's also a link to my Etsy store, which is kind of like the other thing that I've been doing, and if you're a fan of anime and K-pop, maybe there's going to be something there for you, so go and check that out as well. And that's going to be it for this video. I hopefully kept it chill. This is just one of those videos where I just want to play Pokemon Go and then just hang out with you. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you in the next video.